What's up, y'all? I'm Christian Hicks,
And I'm Brady Heron.
and this is Good Morning KU.
How was your weekend?
It was okay. Our track team traveled to Ames, Iowa.
Oh, cool.
And our men's team, unfortunately, didn't do so hot.
Oh.
However, our women's team got second place, and they scored 112 points.
As long as someone's bringing it home.
Right.
You know,
which is like their highest scoring since like 2013. So
That's pretty
it's
cool.
looking good for us.
Yeah, that is
So,
cool.
Yeah, now we're gearing up for our outdoor season. So, yep. How was your weekend?
Pretty good. Didn't really do a whole lot. Just kind of, went on Hulu, watched some Simpsons. Just kind of hung out. Did you catch that the Simpsons predicted another happening in the world?
I saw that. Yeah.
It was the men's curling team behind the Olympics who got their first gold, and they won in front of Sweden, and all that stuff happened on an episode of The Simpsons.
Which is crazy because they keep predicting the future.
Yeah, they do keep predicting the future. It's crazy. Do you know any other?
Yeah, I think they predicted. Didn't they have an episode where Trump was president?
They had the episode where Trump was going down this escalator and he was waving and then gave a speech addressing a presidential campaign, and The Simpsons had predicted that happening.
That's crazy.
The same shot with him coming down the elevator that.
And they also predicted I think it was Brazil losing to Germany at the World Cup too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Just a bunch of weird stuff that those guys are. The Simpsons have been around so long, they just know what's going to happen in the future now.
Well, in other news, I guess a lot of companies are pulling out their partnerships with the NRA, which is crazy because I guess a lot of students are protesting against the NRA, and a lot of companies like Delta, United, and Best Western have pulled out their partnerships with them, which is, I guess, nice to see that there's change.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of money coming out of the NRA, especially with this recent happening of the Florida shooting, the most recent school shooting. Lots of politicians being challenged on their views of the NRA. Lots of protests happening, and then I guess I didn't even know businesses were going to back out, but that was a surprise to me to find out that hotels and airlines are backing out of supporting the NRA. Did you catch that one? I can't remember the name of the fashion show. D&G.
Oh yeah, Dolce & Gabbana. They had drones going down the runway.
Yeah, that was some crazy futuristic type stuff. I always feel like that's just the direction we're gonna go for cameras.
Yeah, technology's taking over the world. They're fearing technology is gonna take over factory jobs, but they're actually taking over the runway now.
They're not making our they're not making all those products in the factory. They're just out on the runway, or I feel like that would be a much better way to film sports through drones.
I think they already do that too.
You think they're okay?
Yeah, I know. For a lot of sporting events like football, they have drones actually in the arenas going around. So
that's so cool. Cause I can't fly around. I can't take a camera and go around places. Get those super close shots or detailed or.
Yeah, they come in handy.
Yeah, definitely. Drones. They're the vehicle of the future.
All right, well, I guess we're going to take a short little break, and Lindsay will be back with a guest.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas. A great place to be you.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Lindsay Bizzoni, and we're here with guest Jaida Fulton. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. You've done rock chalk video before, correct?
Yeah, I've done it a few times, and it's pretty fun, I guess.
What parts do you do?
I usually grip, and that's basically just the entry-level job for all of those coming in to rock chalk video, and it's definitely a learning experience. I'll say that.
I tried it before. Definitely a learning experience.
Yeah, and I'd say depending on the game, men or women's game, it's a different type of pace. Because women's games are more relaxed, just because they are a slower paced game. But as far as men's, you have to be ready at all times to like run somewhere or like, I don't know. But usually since I'm not a professional, I'll just like throw the cord. Like, I know that's so bad. Do not take advice from me, but that's what I do. And then like I'll figure it out at the end.
Are there any parts of the Rock Chalk video that you want to make your goal towards?
Yeah, I want to work a camera, but I've also never done that, so I guess I would need to practice before you see me mess up live on TV, because that'd be bad also.
You'll always remember. You do Good Evening KU as well.
I did do it last semester, and so this is my first time on camera, so hey everyone.
How do you like it from being on camera rather than behind the scenes?
Behind is like, it's more relaxing, but this isn't bad. Like, I actually like doing this.
Yep.
What about you?
I prefer either one. It's fun, yeah. And you're a sophomore?
Yes.
How do you like KU?
KU it's okay. No, like, I like going here. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But I'd say for those who don't know already, just like try and get as involved as possible.
Yeah.
I've been trying to put myself out there more, which I'm not used to doing, but it's good to take a risk.
Yeah, I'm starting to do that as a junior, so
okay.
You're already ahead of me. Is there like anything through journalism that you want to like major in? Is that why you're involved in all of these?
I mainly want to do broadcast, so either radio or I tell people, yeah, I want to be just like Oprah, because like, isn't she like such a phenomenal woman?
Yeah. Definitely.
Like, if you don't like Oprah, there's something wrong with you, am I right? Like,
yeah, no. So you would want to do that one day?
Yeah, I don't really know what's for me yet. I haven't really got my calling, I'd say.
Yeah, you'll definitely have time. I still haven't gotten mine, so just waiting. So is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just try and be the best you every day.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for coming today, and stick around and watch the news. Thank you.
Welcome back, I'm Gracie.
And I'm Jackie. This is your Monday Good Morning KU News Update. The last round of winter weather continues to batter the Midwest and Southeast. More than 200 rivers are above flood stage from the Great Lakes down to Texas. Between Louisville and Cincinnati, the Ohio River rose about more than 20 feet above normal levels, stranding residents and submerging buildings.
Hollywood director Kevin Smith suffered a massive heart attack this weekend after a comedy show in Glendale, California. Smith shared a photo on Twitter from a hospital bed. The tweet quotes Smith as saying, "I would have died tonight, but for now, I'm still above ground."
2018 Winter Olympics have come to a close. Nearly 3,000 athletes marched into Pyeongchang Stadium en masse after a successful run with a little political controversy during the 2 weeks of competition. The next Winter Olympics will be held in 2022 in Beijing.
Two indoor sports held their Big 12 championship this weekend. The KU swim and dive team placed third behind Texas and West Virginia. Sophomore Haley Downey twice broke the school record in the 200-yard breaststroke. The NCAA championships are March 14 through 17 in Columbus, Ohio.
The women's track team placed second at their indoor meet in Ames, Iowa. Junior Sharon Lokedi led the way with victories in both the 3,000 and 5,000 meter runs. Competition came down to the final race, and the 4x400 meter relay team of Megan Linder, Mariah Kuyakendall, Nicole Montgomery, and Hunter Finley won the race to confirm the runner-up finish.
And for the KU men, it was sophomore Bryce Hoppel with the only victory on the final day. Hoppel won the 800 meters to help the men to a 5th place finish in the 10-team conference meet. The NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championship will be held March 9th and 10th in College Station, Texas.
The baseball and softball teams have been working their way through the weather delays and rescheduling, but the softball team is currently 11-2 and will have their home opener tomorrow afternoon at Rock Chalk Park. The baseball team is 4-2 and will next play this afternoon against Omaha. First pitch is at 2 p.m.
And of course, tonight is senior night for the men's basketball team. Saturday's 74-72 victory over Texas Tech earned the team at least a tie for their 14th consecutive Big 12 conference title. A victory against Texas tonight would clinch an outright championship. Tip-off is at 8 p.m. and the game will be followed by speeches from the three seniors, Devontae Graham, Svi Mike-Kiuk, and Clay Young.
The women's team will have its senior night on Tuesday against Iowa State. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. and that will wrap it up for our sports update. Please keep watching and Julie will be back for this week's forecast.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm Julie Cullen, and let's take a look at your forecast for today. It is warmer than it was yesterday, and temperatures are going to be in the 50s and 60s all week this week. Weekend's going to look really good in the 60s, and we're finally going to have some sunshine. Right now it is 37 degrees and mostly sunny. We have calm winds, so nothing too crazy is going on outside right now. Looking at our almanac, we are kind of on par for what the temperature should be. A little warmer than average, but nothing near our record high at 76 in 1981. Looking at our temperatures for the hourly, we're at 46, and we're going to have a really nice warm up to 60 degrees at 4 p.m. And we're going to fall a little bit back into the 40s at 7 p.m., but nothing too cold like last week with the ice. Looking at our weekend forecast, if you're going to the game tonight, it is going to be really beautiful. We're going to have a slight chance of rain on Tuesday, Wednesday, with a slight chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday, but they're not going to be severe. And then looking into the rest of the weekend, we're going to stay in the 50s and 60s into Sunday, where we'll have a couple of clouds and a light chance of rain. Thanks for joining us on Good Morning KU. I'm Julie Cullen, and we'll see you next time.